Now, I don't recommend doing meth, but I bet it's a lot more fun and exciting than this damn album. Except for the whole ruining your life aspect that comes along with doing meth, so I guess it's kinda close. What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're an indie artist looking for an album review and some promo, you can hit up Luke at redmattersite.com. And what I have for you boys and girls today is my review for Method Man's new album, The Meth Lab. Now, this is his first album in probably about 10 years or so this was long overdue. But unfortunately, there's not a whole lot to say about this one, so I'm going to keep this review short and to the point. First of all, it's loaded with features, including a bunch of names that you've probably never heard of before, but it does feature Method Man's homeboy Street Life on a lot of these tracks, and I've always thought that he's come through with decent verses. It's just that this seems more like a compilation album or a mixtape than a solo Method Man album. But like he says on the intro, this album is all about showcasing Staten Island and its talent. So maybe in a way it is kind of like a compilation or a mixtape. Sort of like what The Game did with his Blood Moon Year of the Wolf album. This album is also 19 tracks long, including an intro and an outro, and these 19 tracks are crammed together in less than an hour, so the whole thing kind of comes across as jumbled. But not only that, the production throughout this album is also kind of stale and uninspired, like on the rock-rap hybrid Soundcheck. And at times, it's hard to tell some of these tracks apart from one another because there's just not much that sets them apart. So when you take all of these things into account, this definitely isn't a very impressive return for Method Man. His bars are still sharp though, so he definitely hasn't fallen off in that department. It's just that these beats and a lot of the features don't really do a whole lot to help him out on this album. So let's go and focus on some of the positives about this album. The single Meth Lab features Street Life and Hands On, and on this track they're all rapping over some grimy and gritty piano production and delivering some Breaking Bad / meth type of bars. One of the best tracks on here though is easily the Purple Tape, which features Raekwon and Inspectah Deck. Now this song isn't as grimy and gritty as that classic Wu-Tang shit is, but it's still nice to hear all three of these veterans spitting together, and they all brought their A game. And fun fact, Method Man's son is named Raekwon, and he helps out on this song on the hook, which kind of confused me at first for a little bit because there's two Raekwons doing two different things on here, but I just cleared it up for you, because that's what I do. There's also a legit feature from Redman on the track Straight Gutta, which boasts one of the album's best beats because of the chopped vocal sample, and really, this track just has me excited and wanting a Blackout 3, because Method Man and Redman are one of the best duos out there, and they always have great chemistry. But one of the best features on this album comes from Corey Gunz on the song 50 Shots. I just think he always has a buttery flow, and he's one of those guys who I always wonder about. I don't know why he's not doing more, but it kind of seems like he just got lost in the shuffle of things. 50 Shots also has a fun and lighthearted guitar vibe to it, and Method Man and Mac Wilds, aka Michael from The Wire, go back and forth on the hook to make for one of the best songs on the album if you ask me. So at the end of the day, this isn't an awful album, but it is kind of boring, and it definitely drags on a bit. If you're a boom bap junkie or a Method Man fan, I think you'll be happy with this one, but it's nothing spectacular at all, so I only have it at a 3 out of 5. Really, what saves this album from being a complete disaster is Method Man himself. He is just very consistent, and I think he sounds as good as ever. It just doesn't help when he's on these beats that are average and below average, and featuring verses from people who just can't really hang with him and aren't delivering the best. So it's no surprise that another one of the better tracks on here is the only solo Method Man song called 2 Minutes of Your Time, where he just glides over the guitar production with ease and delivers some clever lines, like when he says it'll hit you with the short arm like CeeLo Green, and he also takes a shot at the pretty boy rappers out there. But that's just what I thought about this album. Hit me up in the comment section to let me know what you guys think, and make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff, where you like my videos, you share them, you follow me on Twitter, you retweet the videos, and you especially subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.